11 starts now.
Tonight on The Edge, honoring a hero, a vigil is held in memory of Oakland County Deputy Brad Reckling, who was killed over the weekend in the line of duty.
This as one of the suspects is arraigned for his role in the deadly encounter. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joining us live from Romeo, where the deputy was remembered tonight at his former high school. And must have been just tough to watch all the emotion that tonight.
Very somber, Taryn, watching everybody walk in. I've covered, several of these over the years, and just very quiet, calm, and peaceful as everyone gathered earlier here today at Romeo High School, as you said, where Deputy Bradley Reckling graduated from in 2012. Very fitting that those hundreds, if not thousands of people gathered on the very football field where he played when he was in high school. Now we're told that family and friends, even classmates, took to the podium to share stories of the man that they're calling a hero.
He was just a wonderful, very kind man, and his whole family, his children, his wife.
Tina Ritchie, neighbors to the Reckling family at their home in northern Macomb County. One of hundreds, if not thousands, to attend a vigil at Deputy Bradley Reckling's alma mater, Romeo High School, where he graduated in 2012.
It's kind of hard watching this. It's actually I think it's all still a shock for a lot of people.
Tina shared her personal story about Deputy Reckling. While she battled cancer, he helped with repairs at their home when she was too sick to do it. The media was kept outside the vigil, but we're told his entire family was there, along with Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard.
They're going to have a lot of support. We're not going to leave them. So we'll help them as long as they need help.
Before the vigil Wednesday afternoon, one of 3 suspects charged in his murder, 18-year-old Blake Moore, allegedly in the stolen car Reckling was tailing last Saturday, but not the shooter. Inside the stolen car, 2 other males who got out abruptly on Detroit's east side, shooting and killing the deputy. Investigators say Moore ran from police, then lied to them about his involvement.
The defendant, during his interrogation, was repeatedly asked, "Why aren't you giving us more information here?" He indicated something about being concerned about his safety in the community once he got out of prison.
The 2 other suspects were actually out on bond from previous carjacking charges in March, a case led by Troy police, but one Deputy Reckling was linked to as well, showing a past run-in with the suspects and Reckling. It has been wonderful to see the wraparound support for the Reckling family, including a gift card table that was at the vigil earlier today, including several fundraising pages. Now, the one set up by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office, all of that money goes directly to the family. If you want to donate, there's more information on our website. Reporting live in Romeo, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Yeah, I feel for that family, that mother of 3 children and another on the way. Geez, so tough. But talking about those suspects, Jessica, we know you said one has been charged. The other 2, since it's past the 72 hours, is there a chance that they could be released?
Right now they are being held. Their bond was revoked on those earlier charges, so investigators and the prosecutor's office have a little more time to build a case in that typical 3-day window that we're used to seeing. But I think it is very interesting to pay attention to that prior run-in. The deputy was at that very scene in March investigating that carjacking case. It will be interesting to see if there's any connection between that case and this case in terms of possibly the suspects recognizing his vehicle or targeting the deputy in any way. And I think that right now the stakeholders that are investigating all of this, they're waiting on those charges to say any more.
Really interesting there. All right, Jessica, we will look to you for more updates. Thank you.
Well, trial continues for the man accused of killing a local Jewish leader. Michael Jackson Bolanos is charged for Samantha Wool's murder. She was found stabbed to death last fall outside her apartment in Detroit's Lafayette Park. Today in court, prosecutors walked the jury through security video that you see here. They believe it shows Jackson Bolanos walking in Detroit, including the area of Wool's apartment around the time of her murder. But the defense, well, they're skeptical that it was even their client.
Never did you say during direct, "Oh, I can't say it's the subject," or you didn't say that, did you?
That's only because I never said that. That never came up. The name issue ever came up. I was tracking a person with a bag in the parking lot.
Okay.
And I left it at that. Now, amongst our investigators, we talk about who we're tracking. Yes.
Okay.
I can't say to the jury, I can't say to you who that person is legally.
And from the video, you can't make any positive identifications of even what the person is wearing, correct?
That's fair.
You can't even make any identifications if it's a male or a female, can you?
That's correct.
Jackson Bolanos faces life in prison if convicted. The trial does continue tomorrow.
A deadly shooting inside a gas station prompts new rules in the city of Detroit.
Business owners with bulletproof glass will not be allowed to lock customers inside the store while a criminal act is being committed. Fox News' Dave Kinchin has a closer look at this ordinance.
Gas stations and other businesses, including those with bulletproof glass in Detroit, will no longer be allowed to lock customers inside after this. A shootout inside this mobile gas station at West McNichols and the Lodge Service Drive last year. 3 people hit by the gunfire. One of them, 37-year-old Gregory Carlos Kelly, was killed. 2 men were charged, including the clerk who police say locked up the doors.
They were begging, let me out, let me out.
Detroit City Council member Mary Waters spoke with Fox 2 after the vote on the door locking ban took place.
The purpose of this ordinance is to say we're not going to tolerate it. Gas stations, stores, whatever you are, you cannot lock your customers in when their life is at stake.
Several city lawmakers said they needed to act urgently after the May 2023 shooting, where police say the clerk locked the doors after the suspect threatened to steal some items worth about $4. Prosecutors said the suspect opened fire with no regard for the lives of the innocent bystanders trapped inside. Fox 2 spoke with one of the survivors in the aftermath of it all.
Please, man, don't shoot us. We don't got nothing to do with this, man. And my friend said something like, man, he ain't gonna shoot us. Let us up out of here. And he started shooting.
Meanwhile, supporters of the door locking ban say they expect other communities to make similar policy in the name of public safety.
This is a start here at the city council level, the local level, in terms of, a misdemeanor, a fine, 90 days in jail or something like that. But I am encouraging, and I'm asking that the state legislature take this issue up. And the reason is because that penalty is not tough enough. When you do that and you risk lives and you cause people to lose their life, that means that penalty should be much stiffer.
2 survivors of that shooting filed a lawsuit against ExxonMobil and the owners of that gas station for $150 million. Dave Kinchin on The Edge.
Well, if you see something, say something. That's what Michigan State Police say can be the difference between life and death.
And they're pulling out all the stops to tell you how to prevent crime. It's all during a new effort aimed at stopping a tragedy before it happens, like the recent splash pad incident or MSU and the Oxford shooting.
A new public awareness campaign called Stop the Plot, which details the warning signs and risk factors associated with targeted acts of violence, who to contact, who to call, resources like 1-800-MISCHIEF or OK to Say.
He says it's crucial for the community to pay attention to what's going on around them. All tips are safe and confidential.
One of the key pieces of Detroit becoming stable in our neighborhoods, for us bringing crime down, is providing opportunity.
Detroit's Motor City Match is known to help launch small business, but it's now expanding to groups who are working to reduce violence in the city. It's called CVI, the Community Violence Intervention Track. $75,000 in grants and assistance were given to 4 businesses that are committed to making a positive change in neighborhoods, filling up empty storefronts with businesses that help enhance the community. Well, it's last call for the Lakeside Mall.
The once popular mall in Sterling Heights will permanently close on Monday. With less than a week left, there's not much left at Lakeside. We saw a few folks strolling down empty hallways and past vacant storefronts. The plan is to redevelop the mall into the Lakeside Town Center, including shops, restaurants, along with housing.
It's sad to see it close, but on the other hand, when you look at the exciting plans and the master plan and the new development, building basically a new mini city inside Sterling Heights, that's super exciting. So we're really looking forward to the new future of Lakeside.
Despite Lakeside Mall's closure, Macy's and JCPenney will remain open.
Well, the building boom does continue in downtown Detroit. Record show, a deal has been reached to open a luxury JW Marriott at the old Joe Louis Arena site. The 25-story building will include 600 rooms on the riverfront and will go up next to Huntington Place. On its website, the city of Detroit says the new hotel space will help the city as it attracts more big events and conventions.
A sticky, humid day, well, turned into a beautiful evening, and it was nice. It was cool a little bit, relatively speaking.
No, especially with the high 80s and the 90s we've had. And, you know, it looks like the nice weather will carry over the next couple of days. Here's Captain Rich Luderman.
Rupa and Taryn, yeah, it's going to be nice the next couple of days. You can see why this cold front that we're watching is easing off to the east. We did have a couple of scattered showers around there this evening, but again, those are long gone. Take a look at the daytime highs today. We topped out at 78 with the humidity and with the clouds. 84 in Muskegon, not as warm up in Traverse City, 74 degrees. How about some great live pictures from Victoria, British Columbia? These are pictures not far from Seattle, not far from Vancouver. Boy, it looks nice. 61 degrees there. We made it to 78. Averages 82 and 63. They're the records. There was a trace of rainfall at the airport, but there were a few spots that picked up some brief heavy downpours. 67 Jackson, 68 in Howe, 61 in Port Huron. Cool and Windsor, 68 degrees. There's that breeze now turning to the north and northwest. Look at 59 in Ludington, 46 right now in Marquette. That's chilly for the end of June. 64 in Buffalo, 68 out in Chicago. So there's our cold front now well east of us and moving away from the region. High pressure comes right overhead for tomorrow and for Friday. Now Saturday, we're going to see more humidity and shower chances ramp up. So if you're looking for some more rain, Saturday is going to be the day. A few clouds, less humid for the rest of tonight, down to 59. Look at this winter of a forecast for tomorrow. Sun and clouds, very pleasant. Just a light breeze from the north, 76 for a high. And then check out Friday, looking good at 79. There are those storms for Saturday, not an all-day soaker, but a few storms will come and go. And then nice weather again for Sunday and Monday. How about a full check of those numbers again? Rupa and Taryn starting at 4 a.m.